Spring break 2026, I fished in 6 states, 6 different rivers, and caught trout in all 6 states, 6 days in a row. This is Old Fort, North Carolina, Curtis Creek. Caught this fish on a dry fly. I was hoping to see a river I recognized, but the Hurricane Helene had really changed this river, and so I pretty much had to start from scratch. It was still beautiful, but it was very different from where I'd fished before. This particular fish ate a very small dry fly that I presented to it on this run that I'd watched several fish rise in for a period of time. And after I'd caught several fish on nymphs farther down the pool, I wanted to try to catch one on a dry fly. So this is day 1, and this is the first fish on a dry fly. On Tuesday, Chip Acker and I, a friend of mine I fished with for almost 35 years, went to Nuntutla Creek Farms in Georgia.
Okay.
And we spent the day with Nate. Nate was the head guide at Nuntutla Creek Farms. Had a great day. Caught lots of fish. I had a chance at a couple of big ones and I blew it. Chip landed a few nice ones. But we wanted to get the drone out and get an aerial shot if we could. And this is one of our drone shots.
Another rise.
You can see in the overhead shot, lots of big fish tucked up against that bank.
That's a good one. He ate it hard.
Nate was a fantastic guide. At one point, I thought maybe this fish was a little bigger than what I'd caught before.
Oh, it's not much bigger.
It was almost a cookie cutter of the last couple I'd put in the net.
It is. It's the same one. Watch, he's jumping like the other one did too. Oh, he's tangled. Got wrapped up there for a second. Can't do anything with this tree, by the way. I'm gonna have to come around over you. I'm gonna come over your head. Hang on. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure he was on the bottom fly originally, but now he somehow had both of them in his mouth.
Yeah. Picture? No. It's another 14-inch fish. Thanks, sir.
This next fish was a little farther downstream, and Nate asked me to cast one way up to where near Chip was, and floated under this tree. And I'd been trying for a little while to catch a fish a little bit bigger than 16 inches, and this was my second to last cast just before we moved on to a new pool.
There we go. Oh.
What really got me excited about this particular fish is that as soon as he hit, he went straight downstream as fast as he could. I was pretty sure that I'd lost him at that point, but the hook stayed true, and I was able to work this fish for a couple of minutes, and a little bit farther downstream, we put him in the net.
Well, he ate that and then ran right at me. I thought I lost him. You know, one of those deals where...
You got a barb.
Oh, do I? Okay, well.
General rule here, it's God's discretion, but for me, if you're landing what you hook, you keep your barb. If you're breaking off fish and leaving flies in their mouth, you lose your barb.
I think I got him on the hook. Oh yeah, the hook's got him in the mouth. Yeah. Yeah.
Here other than this. It does get deep. If he comes back up, he'll try to use our legs. Watch out.
Okay.
biting so poorly yet.
So aggressive.
Biting the way they are,
Yeah.
Normally when they're biting like this is when I would expect them to basically just like ragdoll and roll around and come straight to the net.
Right. He's not having it. That's a good one. Ready? Wait.
Yeah, keep that for a minute.
This next fish that you will get a chance to see is courtesy of my buddy Chip. Nate had been talking all day about somebody trying to catch a brown trout, and lo and behold, Chip put a hook in this really pretty colored up brown trout. We got really excited watching this fish come to net. And even more excited as we watched Nate, a fairly experienced guide, get the jitters trying to get the net on this one, making sure that he didn't knock it off the hook or let the fish run around his legs and snap him off.
Remember, you get that tree right above you.
Yeah, I know. As he comes in, I'll get out there further, but I'm gonna wait till he's closer to ready. If I get out there now, he'll get me in the legs or something. Also, one of the only times I can ever think of I've had a good drown jump in this river, period. They almost always just hug the bottom.
It's a pretty fish. What's your slack? Yeah, yeah. Watch that log right behind you.
All of them are with him.
Are they all following him?
Every time he goes out on the edge and comes back, they come with him. Yeah.
Let's see if you can. Ooh.
Still ain't letting you lift him much.
No.
While this wasn't the biggest fish we caught all day, it was by far one of the prettiest. And because it was a brown and it was so colored up, it was really fun to get to net.
Playing chicken.
Eventually.
That's a pretty fish. Ooh, look at this big rainbow.
Yeah. There he's done.
One more time, lift that.
Probably gonna have to go down.
Ooh, look how pretty that. Oh my God, the adipose fin. Sir.
That's a stud.
That adipose, look at the color on that
that's
adipose.
Cooler to me than
Yeah.
24-inch bow.
Dude, look at that fish.
What a fish. What a fish.
Wow.
Giant fins.
Wow.
Nice. So on Wednesday, Chip and I went to the Chattooga River on the border of South Carolina and Georgia. This was the prettiest river we fished the whole week. It was just absolutely gorgeous. Sandy bottom mixed with rock. The pine trees made things look a little greener than most things are this time of the year. And the water was just as clear as it could be. Early on in the day, I caught a really nice brown that I managed to screw up the video for. But this dry fly fish right here was a lot of fun. It ate right down the middle of the seam, exactly where it should be feeding, and ate a size 12 March brown. When the guide shop, fly shop owner suggested I pick up a couple of size 10s and 12s, I thought, are you kidding me? I've been fishing 16s and 18s most of my life, and fishing something in a 10 or 12 just seemed wrong, but he was 100% right. Come here. Bye. Nice. Good job. this big turtle we found sitting like 4 feet away from us, and didn't notice it till right at the end. Now this is Thursday, and at this time I've got 3 fish in 3 states on 3 different rivers, and I thought, let's go 4 for 4. Got a little nervous, fished for a while on my home river and missed 2 nice ones. Later that evening I finally put about 4 or 5 in the net, but I got a little nervous thinking I might not go 4 for 4, but the Holston once again did me right. There's a hole in my net that I didn't realize until right about now, and that fish slid right through it. So you see me actually trying to handle the fish after it slipped through the hole, still connected to the fly. Made a little bit of an adventure out of it, but eventually I got my wits together and got that fish released. So, Friday, drove to Damascus, Virginia, just to see if I could catch a trout on Laurel Creek. The good folks at the Stone Fly Company were real helpful in making this happen. So I came to Virginia to see if I could catch a fish. Day 5 on a hopper dropper. Little rainbow. 5 states, 5 days, 5 rivers, trout in all 5 places. Now on this last day, I drove to West Virginia, spent the night in Princeton, West Virginia, found myself on Camp Creek, and ran into a golden trout. When I first saw this trout in this pool, I thought somebody had let a goldfish out. It was so orange. Caught him on the same nymph that I caught the fish in Virginia on, with a San Juan dropper.
Both hooks got you.
The fish ate the nymph and then got tangled up in the dropper, so it took me a minute to release this
Well,
fish. But once I did,
boys and girls,
I'd managed to go 6 for 6, 6 states, 6 rivers, 6 days, trout in all 6 places. It's a pretty cool spring break experience.
West Virginia, 6 for 6. All right. It's a cool looking fish.